Hi there. Awesome day to you, lovely, lovely people. Welcome to Nadis International Travels. My name is Eureka. Really glad you are here. So I'm going to get right into it here. Let's see. Okay, so this is a 3-day webinar about traveling after 50. Okay, a lot of people are really hesitant about traveling after 50. Most people don't want to do it. I'm not really sure of I love to travel. So for me, traveling just comes naturally. I was a little bit skeptical once my husband passed away, which is why I created, well, it's not really why I created the group. I created the group due to my husband passing away. However, we traveled a lot. My husband and I and the kids, we traveled a lot. And so we had planned to do some things over, abroad, overseas. And he passed away before we got a chance to do those things. And so my son, one of my sons, suggested that I continue on our travel journey, my husband and my travel journey. And he thought it would be very good for me. It would definitely help me with the absence of him, missing him. He felt that it would just be important for me to do something for me and to get back into something that made me happy. So kudos to one of my sons for doing that. It was my middle son. And so I am absolutely very grateful for him encouraging me to do that. So here is Nadis International Travels. Now, I am about all things after 50. I empower women over 50 to start their own business, to do the things that they want to do, that they desire to do, but are a bit skeptical about it, a bit hesitant about it. And that to me is a blockage. So I like to encourage people to go through those blockages, live past that hurt, that disappointment, whatever that previous stuff was. Let's move past that and let's explore life. Let's explore the world. I'm sorry, I'm just changing this around. Sorry. Let's explore the world. Let's see what else is out there. Let's create some new experiences, some new memories. Let's just get out there and do the darn thing. So in doing that, I created Nadis International Travels. I also created Me After 50. However, Nadis International Travels is my travel club, and it is your travel club. It is an absolute amazing travel experience or living experience. Whichever one you want, we offer both. So I'm going to get right into it here. Okay, so this is day one of, I'm just going to turn a little bit, of Explore the World After 50. Now, I guess a lot of people are, there are different dynamics to people traveling. Different things. People want different things. Some people have kids that are younger. Some people have kids that are older. Some people have parents that they care for and they feel like they may not be able to go and travel and do the things that they really know they want to do. So what we do is we provide opportunities. Hey, sweetie. We provide opportunities. It's one of my grandkids. But we provide opportunities for such individuals, such people that are so amazing that they have time to care for others. And if you are a caregiver, stay to the end. Everybody stay to the end. However, for the caregivers, I have a special treat for you at the very end. Okay, my caregivers, my veterans, I definitely have something for you at the very end. So that will be the third day at the end. I'm gonna make myself a note because I don't want to forget. And so, and this pen doesn't write. All right, so I should have got me some water before I started. However, so my notes. Third day of webinar. Free a gift to caregivers. and veterans. So the veterans, oh my gosh, I'm a veteran. My husband was a veteran. So veterans are very near and dear to my heart. All right. So, like I said, stay to the third day, watch the third day, and definitely take advantage of the gift that I will offer veterans and caregivers then. So, day one of Explore the World After 50. Now, I'm looking over here because I was having a bit of technical difficulty, but I wasn't going to allow that to stop me from my webinar today. So, I'm just going to look at my notes over here, and I won't be able to share it on the screen with you. So, but today is day one, all right? And it is introduction time to Explore the World After 50. And what I can say, I don't know if any of you have been a part of a travel club before. I honestly have not. I've always just traveled. You know, I love planning. I used to be an event planner for a hotel, and I just love traveling. I love the idea of, you know, where we're gonna go, planning the itinerary. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love looking up the rooms, checking out the different rooms. Like everything travel, I absolutely love. I love the planning aspect of it. So that is what I did. I created an opportunity for me to do what I absolutely enjoy, which is plan stuff. And so I planned a bunch of trips for me. And in the process, I was like, you know what would absolutely be amazing is to offer this to other women that are like me or that were like me a few years ago. So after my husband passed away, I didn't really want to go or do anything. And so at one point I went out of town. I'm sorry, like something, I don't know. I went out of town, and I just, some things happened, and I just felt so free. I felt so amazingly comfortable and just not in a rush, not in a hurry, you know. And that experience really propelled me on this journey of helping other women that have experienced loss of a spouse or a divorce or a major breakup or just a major loss of whatever. And it helped me. It helped me to heal. And so I created healing travel therapy, and it's just an experience of just relaxation, just letting go, just immersing yourself in a different environment, a different culture, and just being around differentness, you know, just some different stuff, different foods, different smells, different energies, just everything different. And that for me was a game changer, an absolute game changer. So I got to not think about my loss, not think about how much I miss my husband, not think about how, you know, how sad I was. Just there was a lot of different dynamics in there. So exploring the world after 50 is absolutely an amazing thing. Okay. So I'm going to do my best to keep this at an hour. All right. So let's get started. As I said, my name is Eureka, and I want to welcome everyone for joining me on my special 3-day webinar series. Okay. Exploring the world after 50, my ultimate guide to safe, fun, and transformative travel. Oh, wow. I'm so excited. So whether you are a seasoned traveler or just starting to explore the world, or just the idea of traveling at this stage of the game in your life, this webinar is designed. I'm sorry, I got to get comfortable. I didn't get comfortable. I came right in and jumped right on the computer, right? Because I didn't want to be super late. So at any rate, let me just slide this over just a tad bit. All right. And let's turn this around just a little bit. All right. So at any rate, whether you are a professional traveler, you've been traveling for a while, this is your first time traveling, your first go at it, whatever, it doesn't matter where you are on this journey. This webinar is designed to inspire you, inform you, and prepare you for an incredible, and just not just an adventure, several incredible adventures. Okay. And so I want, if you take nothing else away from this webinar, take the idea that it is okay for you to travel. It is okay for you, gotta put my shoes back on. It is okay for you to get out and get out of your normal, get out of your day-to-day. It is okay for you to start doing things differently. Start feeling some different emotions, thinking some different thoughts. You know, it's absolutely okay. I absolutely encourage it. I absolutely encourage you to start living the life you absolutely desire. Hands down. Hands down. So the purpose of this webinar is, over the next 3 days, I want to dive into why traveling after 50 is so transformative. How to choose between solo or group travel. A lot of people ask me, you know, do I have group travel? You know, is it safe to go solo? A lot of people won't travel by themselves. And so that can hinder you from just being more exploratory. You know, that will hinder you from getting to know you a little bit better, you know, knowing who you are, finding new strengths in you and your abilities and your comfort zone, getting you out of your comfort zone. You know, you learn that sometimes you like being a little adventurous, you know, and sometimes when you take friends along with you, they don't always want to do what you want to do. And then there's that added stress. So let's say that you want to go to the science museum, okay? And then, but they want to go on a hiking trip, right? A hiking trip. And you're not really a big hiker, you know, but you do want to go to the science museum. And so, and they're like, but so you will not go on your, to your science museum because they don't want to go, but they want to go on this hiking trip. And so somebody's going to miss out. Somebody's going to miss out. And then there's that little added stress of, man, I came all the way here and I didn't get to do the stuff that I want to do because I was too busy doing what she wanted to do or what he wanted to do. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. So sometimes solo travel is absolutely amazing, okay? Sometimes it's fun. I personally like it. I do. But I have a lot of kids and I've always been around a lot of people. So sometimes I just want to get away and just want to embrace me, you know? So at any rate, so this seminar, I do host seminars, but this webinar will help you choose between solo and group travel. Okay. And then we also will go into essential safety and health tips while traveling. Okay. So we have some interactive segments. My grandbabies again. Yeah, they're so adorable. At any rate, but the purpose, like I said, the purpose of me hosting this 3-day webinar is to just inform you, to inspire you, and to get you thinking about something you just generally would not do, you know, and actually have fun with it. Okay. So now you know why I'm here. All right. So today we will discuss the incredible benefits of traveling after 50 and why it's the perfect time to explore the world. Definitely the perfect time to explore the world. But first, I want to hear from you. So I want you guys to leave comments about the thing that most concerns you when traveling, or what's keeping you from traveling. What is it? What is that 1 or 2 or 3 things that keeps you on the edge about traveling solo or traveling in a group? If you generally travel solo, if you generally travel in a group, what, you know, I want to know, what is it that keeps you? Or if you've never done either and you don't even travel, like, leave a comment and tell me, share with me why you don't travel? And what's keeping you from traveling? Do you want to travel? So I want to know. I want to know. And then maybe I can provide you some tips, So, but leave a comment, okay? Okay, so what we should do is, okay, for the first, let me see, because I want to give away a bag, a free Nadis International Travel bag. So if you leave a comment, and then your email, well, yeah, you leave a comment, I'll respond, okay? And then I will send you a free bag. You can absolutely get a free travel bag, Nadis International Travel bag, all right? Let me make sure I write that down. So for people that comment, they get a free travel bag. All right. Cool. All right, so excuse me. Something got in my eye and it just won't go away. All right, so today, oh, my back. Let's get into it. Let's get it. All right. All right. So why traveling after 50? Why? The benefits you can't ignore. All right. Traveling after 50 for me has been a game changer. Okay. It's been one of those things that I'm really, really grateful for the experiences. I'm really, really grateful for the opportunity. I'm really grateful for the journey that I've been on since my husband passed away. I am. Yeah, I am very grateful and very honored to be able to transition into a much better and wiser woman, wiser energy, more free-flowing energy. And for me, the rediscovery of my new self or my transformed self, or my more improved self, however you want to say it, is freeing for me. It's very, very freeing. I've been a mother and a wife for over 20 years. And yeah, for a long time, almost 30 years. And so it tends to keep you disconnected from you. You're connected to everyone else, but you're not connected to you. So traveling helps me reconnect with myself, especially when I travel by myself. It just helps me. And so even if I travel with a couple of other people, as long as they're like-minded and within the same age range, I generally enjoy it. I really, really enjoy it. So traveling is so transformative and it is so healing that, like I said, that's why I started this travel club, because I absolutely love it. Absolutely. Now, guess what? I know a lot of you probably didn't realize that there are benefits, health benefits, wellness benefits of travel. Most people don't know that, but it is, okay? So, it does improve your mental well-being. It absolutely boosts your longevity. Oh my gosh. And it's a way to stay active and engaged. Like when I'm going to a new place, like I'm really, really hyped up. I'm really, really excited about it. Like I just cannot wait. And I'm like that for a while with, planning trips, because I absolutely love planning them. And it's fun for me. It's so much fun. And I want to share that with absolutely everyone. I want everyone to feel the excitement, the safeness, the comfort, the freeingness, just the absolute freeing of not for just that moment in your time, in your space, not thinking about, not worrying about the bills, what you owe, just, oh my gosh, the fact that you're here, your husband isn't, or your spouse isn't, it's just wild sometimes. Just the all of the overwhelm of the being stagnant, the overwhelm of being overwhelmed, honestly. And so when after you've traveled a little bit, I mean, I'm not even talking about out of the country, I'm just talking if you just go to the next town and spend a couple of nights, it is so transformative. So it helps you think better. So when you come back, you're like, oh wow, you have a really different thought process. Now, sometimes, you can easily sink back into your normal routine, and you really want to avoid doing that because your normal routine has gotten you to where you are, and so you want to start shifting into things that will get you to where you desire, So anyway, I could go on and on and on and on, but I said I was going to keep this at an hour. So cultural enrichment. Most people don't understand or don't realize that when you do international travel, you're going to experience a cultural difference. Okay. Now, you know what? You don't even have to be international to experience that. You can be in the USA. You can be up north, and you can travel to down south, and there's a difference. There's an absolute cultural difference, and so there's a significant difference. There's a difference between being on the East Coast and the West Coast. So just traveling within your area is a difference. You're gonna experience how people do things differently and stuff. So I enjoy that also. So there are advantages to traveling, period. It don't necessarily have to be an international travel experience. It can be one within your own area, So, but it's absolutely amazing either way, Either way you go, whether you stay in your country and just travel to a different part of it, or whether you travel out of your country, it doesn't matter. It's still an amazing experience, okay? You create the experience that you want. So, exploring new cultures and environments broadens your perspective and deepens your understanding of the world. Yes, it does, because you have people from all over the world, everywhere, absolutely everywhere. And it's fun and exciting to link up with people, to learn from people, to hang out with people that are absolutely from a different upbringing. And so for me, I enjoy meeting people. I meet, oh my gosh, I meet somebody new every day. Every day. I make it my business to meet somebody new every day. I want to learn something new every day. So between meeting and learning different people every day, I feel like it 1,000 times up me, And instead of 10xing, it ups me up 1,000 times. And I really look forward to the start of my day, because I know that I'm going to have an amazing day no matter what. I'm going to have an amazing day no matter what, because I decide that I'm going to have an amazing day no matter what. No matter what my reality looks like, no matter what's going on, I'm going to make sure I learn something and I meet someone, whether it's virtual or in person. I'm going to make that connection, and I am going to make sure that my day is absolutely amazing. So anyway, building connections, meeting new people. Excuse the kiddos in the background. But building connections, whether you travel solo or in a group, meeting new people and forming connections is a powerful way to enrich your life. I just oh my gosh, meeting people. Let me share something with you. let me see, this was a while ago. I met someone, and it wasn't under normal circumstances. Like they were, that's what it was. This was a few weeks ago. All right. And I was, I was waiting behind a truck that was at the grocery store, and we were pulling up. Well, I was about to go and park. However, before I could do so, I had to wait for this gentleman letting this woman out of the truck in front of the grocery store entrance. So obviously she needed to be let off up front. Maybe she had a disabled, she needed to be let off up front. Okay. And so the lady behind me, the car behind me, I don't know if it was a lady or man, but the car behind me started blowing the horn. And I'm like, oh my gosh, really? And so the lady, as she was getting out of the car, she closed the door and she turned to me and she was like, what did she say? She was like, oh my gosh, stop. Just wait a minute. Something like that. And so I was like, and so when she started yelling towards me, or yelling at me, because they thought it was me, I yelled back out the window. I said, it wasn't me. It was a lady behind, the car behind me. And she said, oh, I'm so sorry. And so she, went on inside the store. However, the gentleman that let her out, because after he pulled off, then I went and parked. So I had to, it was busy that day. So I went and found a parking space, and he actually he waited till I parked, and he rode up in front of my car, and he just gave me the stare, like the beady-eyed old man stare. And I was like, oh my gosh. And so I get on out the car, and first I'm like just shaking my head like, dude, really? And so I go ahead and I get out the car and I got out the car, and so as I'm walking up to the entrance of the store, there's traffic, so he wasn't able to move off the road. He wasn't able to leave out of the area just yet. So he was literally just like two cars in front of, he was still near where I parked. So I had to walk past him to get into the store. And so as I walked past him, I turned to him and I said, it was actually the car behind me. And he did not look at me once. And so as I started to walk off, I literally almost shot him a bird. Like, I was like, you know what, this dude. And I was like, no, I'm not even going to allow his energy to affect my energy. And so he turns to me as I'm walking off. So the funny thing is that I'm on the thing. So the funny thing is, as I go inside the store, and I don't even get a cart because I don't need one, but I get inside the store, and guess who's standing right at the inside the entrance of the second door? And it's the lady. And so I approach her and I say, hey, sweet lady, or something like that. And she turns to me and she was like, listen, I am so sorry. She said, I thought it was you. And she said, I am so sorry. And I told her, I said, no worries. I let my brother out at the front like this, so I understand that, patience is required, and I get the horns too when I drop my brother off. So so I go and I tell her that her guy, the gentleman that dropped her off, he took the time to literally ride back around to my car and mean mug me. And she apologized for that. And she was like, oh my gosh. So she's like, I gotta call him and let him know that it wasn't you. And her and I talked for about maybe 3 minutes. And she was telling me about her health issues and her health journey, and how dependent she is on the medical, her doctors and things like that. And so, it was interesting. But I met her, and she was really a nice lady, and she just had some injections or whatever. Hey, sweetie. She just had some injections, and so she wasn't able to move as fast, And so anyway, long story short, she's an amazing lady to me. She was an absolute amazing dear to me. And so she actually called her gentleman, her guy, was her husband. She actually called him when I was there, because we talked for a minute, and then I went on and did my shopping. And when I came back, I literally ran right back into her. And once she saw me, she called him, and she was like, "Babe," she said, "Honey, it wasn't that lady. It wasn't that lady. It was the car behind her." And I don't know what happened after that, because by now I'm walking onto the register. I'm waving by and I'm walking onto the register, so I leave. But the interesting thing was, you know, people get hurt from misunderstandings. People will take misunderstandings to the heart, and they should not. People will do the most when it's not necessary, when the most of what they could do could absolutely be something else, you know. Instead of, now I could have been like super mean or whatever and shot the bird and cursed him out. But why? I didn't want that to affect my energy. And she was actually a lovely lady, and it was really a misunderstanding, you know. So you build connections with love, you know, and not with being angry. You don't build connections. You can, but you don't want that kind of connection, you know. And so whatever I do it from my heart. I do it with love, because I know it will come back in a loving manner, you know. And so the lady and I embraced, and she was so apologetic, and then she was apologetic about him, and she was just a lovely, lovely lady to meet, you know. So anyway, I can go on and on and on and on. So building connections, that is another thing that will happen when you travel. Okay, so traveling at this stage of the traveling at this stage of life isn't just about being in new places. It's about, hey baby, hold on. It's about transforming how you see yourself in the world around you. So what does that mean? I see myself in the world around me in a very, very, I love you, baby. Huh? Yeah, you can. I see myself in a very loving manner. So you guys give me just 1 second. I'm going to hug on my grandbaby. Come give grandmama a hug. I love you. I'll see you later. All right, sweet pea. All right, love you, baby. Okay. And so, like I said, I see myself in a very loving space. And I receive love. I see myself in a very kind and generous space, giving space, you know. And so I feel like that's what I receive in return. I do my absolute best to help people from my heart without expectation of anything other, you know, than just maybe a smile, you know. I helped this lady today. Oh my gosh, it was such an amazing experience. I'll have to share that another day, because this experience today was so amazing. It inspired me so much. So I am going to start offering that also, but that's for a whole nother webinar. So at any rate, just knowing that traveling will and can transform your life. Okay, so let me get on to it, because I'll just be going and going and going, and you don't want me to keep going. Okay, so if any of you have questions about any aspect so far that I've covered, just leave a comment and I will do my very best to respond to you in a timely manner. Believe it or not, I haven't really posted a lot about the travel club, at least not just like organic, you know, traffic. And I've received a good number of interest, and I was really shocked, because, and I guess I shouldn't be, people do love to travel. People do. It's just that I literally, you know how, you know, you're kind of hesitant about starting your YouTube channel or starting a business or whatever it is, or your podcast. You're like, well, are people really interested in what I have to say? And guess what? They really are. There's always somebody on your wavelength. Always somebody on your wavelength. So don't be so hesitant, you know. Just go for it. Just do it. So if traveling is something that you are absolutely interested in, you should definitely do it. Absolutely, hands down, do it. So let's see. I have got to tell you about some of the places that we have. I'm just going to pull that up here, because we do have some absolutely amazing exotic places. And today is the launch of the travel club. And because I have been having some technical difficulties and then some family issues, I wasn't able to put the links out just yet. However, I will work on that as soon as I finish up with this webinar tonight, and everything will be on there by within a few hours. Absolutely within a few hours. And but you can go to Me After 50 and check it out. Nadis International Travel site will be, I have not published that one just yet. I thought it would have been published by now, but like I said, I've been super busy this past 2 weeks, and I have not been able to dedicate time to my beautiful travel club. So not that I'm making excuses. I'm just letting you know that life happens, things happen, and you just have to keep going. You know, don't not do something because you know, you're totally not prepared. You know, do it, and do it in stages. So once you have what you're missing, you'll add it. You know, so like right now, you know, you can just say, I don't have this or this aspect of whatever it is, but I will have it soon, you know, and you just keep people up to date and post it. It's not one of those things that, you know how like if you go, like if I go to the grocery store, if I go to a restaurant and I'm ordering something that's on their menu and they don't have a notice, or they haven't noted to me that they don't have this item. So when I'm ordering it, I'm expecting that item, you know? And so, and sometimes people run out of stuff. Sometimes things happen. So you have to go into life, like I said, from a loving aspect and just being kind and generous. And things will definitely work out for you, you know? But sometimes shit happens. It does. And you can't fret about it. You can, but you shouldn't, you know, because it's just going to get you all worked up. And then you're going to need to join my travel club. And you're just, my gosh, you're just going to need to relax, you know. So anyway, I am all things relaxation. Just hands down. Relaxation. That is all. That is me. Oh, I'm supposed to be looking for where we're going. Hold on. I'm sorry. Let me pull these up. And like I said, I'm going to read these off to you. I know Southeast Asia is one, and that's many islands. It's many countries. So Southeast Asia is a pot of, it's like a soup, you know, a vegetable soup. It's got different countries, and it's a country soup. And so you can go to so many places once you get into that area. So we're going to cover all of them. Absolutely all of them. And I know Egypt is on there. I still didn't pull this up. Okay. And so Egypt. What else? Saint Kitts and Nevis is on there. Dominica. Of course, Dominican Republic is on there. What else is there? Hold on. Okay, so right now we have quite a few, but my main focus right now is Southeast Asia, Saint Kitts and Nevis, Dominica, Dominican Republic. Wait a minute, was it Dominican? No, not Dominican Republic just yet. My bad. I'm sorry. However, it is on the list. We're just waiting to. That one is still in the working list, if that makes sense. So, but we definitely have like Malaysia, Thailand, of course the Philippines. Oh my gosh, there's something else. I definitely want to say St. Kitts and Nevis is definitely on there. Antigua. I need to pull the list up. So, however, there's over 10 countries on there right now. 10. I know, right? And so I'm so excited. But there's 10 countries. We've got 10 countries going on right now. And we have a 3-tier membership. That's what I need to get you guys information on. The membership for this. Now you will be able to go to the site. I don't know what I just pulled up, but it wasn't my membership. It was somebody else's. So, but you will be able to go and learn more about the membership. But right now, as it stands, we are doing a, hold on, we are doing a significant discount. If you are one of the first 50 members, then you get a 50% off discount. Okay. And it's not off of all levels. Okay. It's going to only be off of the first membership level. The other membership levels have fees, cost in there that I'm not able to discount. So, but that first level will be half off. So you can get that one half off. And my veterans and caregivers will automatically receive a discount. Okay. Will automatically receive a, you can't wait. Okay. Thank you. So, but my my caregivers and my veterans will get a discount because I love you guys. I love you guys. So, I've been a caregiver before, for my husband. Not a long, it wasn't long term, and I know how deep the work is. I absolutely know how deep that is. And so, and then being a veteran, I know how deep that is also. My husband was a veteran also. And so, just know that I have a special place in my heart for caregivers and veterans. So, okay. I'm just going to take a second to pull this up. Now tomorrow, so you know what? Tomorrow, I think what I will do is have this membership segment in tomorrow's discussion. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do because I don't have it up right now. Yes. So we'll wait tomorrow. I think, according to my schedule, I'm supposed to wait anyway. So that's what I get for jumping ahead of the game. So I get excited. I get so excited. And I'm like, I just got to talk about everything. So, but what I do want to touch on is a lot of people feel like traveling solo is not safe or traveling internationally is not safe. Furthest from the truth. It is what you make it. If you go on looking for trouble, definitely find it. Don't go looking for trouble. Go, be loving, be kind, be generous, be mindful, okay? And you'll be just fine. Does shit happen? Of course. Of course things happen. You roll with the punches. You go with the flow. But shit happens in your own area, okay? Shit's gonna happen regardless. But don't allow the idea or the concept or the misunderstandings of shit happens to keep you from experiencing different things, to keep you from getting to know you better, to keep you from exploring. Life is an exploration, and you should definitely get out there and explore your ass off. Oh my goodness. So I am definitely the one for adventure. I love an adventure. And so what happened? Something happened, and the lady, her response was, well, I'm so sorry that happened to your family. And I told her, I said, thank you for that. However, when things happen, they happen for a reason. And it's up to you is to figure out what reason you're going to take from it, what reason you're going to solve, what reason you are going to use to elevate. You know, it's totally up to you. So I choose to take whatever the situation is and elevate myself mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. I have to. I enjoy it. I enjoy elevating myself. I do. Yeah, the road sometimes can be not so, bumpy, but you definitely, if you've been on a bumpy road, you definitely know to avoid it next time. You know what I mean? So, at any rate, knowing when you should go solo or when you should not go solo, or you should travel with a group, is definitely an important factor, because group travel isn't for everybody and solo travel isn't for everyone. I like this. I can take notes. Yeah, this is so cool. Real quick, I'm going to plug myself. So, for those of you that are Gen Xers, and meaning you're 50 and older, and you are interested in learning how to use this AI technology, wanting to know how to do more on the computer, I have a computer guide that is teaching, and if you become a member, you will automatically get that teaching experience. So that is something that I have recently added. I also teach some of the classes also, but because if I can learn it, you can learn it. You know what I mean? So at any rate, I do want to talk to you about solo travel and group travel. So let's get into it. I'm going to sit back and relax a little bit here. So solo travel is you, all right, deciding, hey, I'm going to take a trip, and I don't care if no one else comes. I'm just going to go all by myself. You go to the grocery store by yourself. Why you can't take a trip by yourself? So that is solo travel. I'm going to just take a trip by myself. Where can I go by myself? Because ultimately, you won't be by yourself because there's people everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. So you're ultimately not by yourself, right? Group travel is group travel. You're traveling with others. It's a planned event, a planned trip, and you guys are staying at the same hotel, staying at the same villa, or you're staying at the same area, or you have a meetup spot, whatever it is. So I'm going to tell you how you will travel with Nadis International Travels. Now, we are not a travel agency. I offer travel experiences for groups, solos, it doesn't matter. I offer travel experiences and living experiences where you get to stay and experience life in your vacation, your staycation, whatever you want to call it, at the properties. Stop saying on. At the properties that I am affiliated with. What does that mean? What that means is I work with a group of lovely, lovely people that are passionate about helping people to heal from past experiences, helping people to start living past those hurtful experiences, those sad experiences, those disappointments, those losses, whatever it is. And these people have experienced those as well. And so they are so kind and generous in helping. So I've created a network of these people, these beautiful people. And so that is how I'm able to provide you guys with such an amazing travel experience. Amazing. We do have private jet travel, people. We have private yachts. Oh my gosh. When I tell you that the people I am working with, the people that have connected with me, are absolutely so beautiful and so kind and so generous, that I'm honored to be a part of this. I'm honored for them to be wanting to even just work with me on this. So you have an opportunity to travel and stay at some of the most amazing places. Some places are a lot of the places. So if you're on the living experience excursion of Nadis International Travels, then you will definitely be living like you want to live in whatever country you're trying out. So let's say you want to go to Cambodia and you're thinking about moving to Cambodia, right? And so we will have you in a place in the city first, okay? And then you can pick from one of the different areas that we would have for you to choose from in one of the local communities. And so you will get to experience Cambodia like a local, so you will, because when you're there, you're living there, you're a local. So your experience will be of the locals. And so that may not be staying in the high-rise hotel in the downtown area, that may be you aren't going to the restaurants every night. Maybe you're cooking. Maybe you're going to the local market, to cook, to purchase your items. And so you will get to live as a local. You will get that experience. We help you with a lot of the things that you will need on this journey. So the places come furnished. They come with a lot of the necessities that you will need. And it comes with a guidebook inside that will coach you through this experience, this excursion. Now, will it prepare you for absolutely everything? Of course not. This is life. No one can do that. That's what makes it so amazing and fun, because you will get to experience things that maybe the previous person that was there didn't get to experience. People, life is about energy. And when you have that loving energy and that generous energy and that standing firm on your desire, living life as you desire energy, then you're going to attract that as well. That's what you're going to attract. So being in a different culture and getting the opportunity to stay in that culture, to experience it, to see if it's a place that you absolutely can live, can thrive. I tell people all the time, don't just live, live like you want to live. Live life as you absolutely desire your life to be. Pick something. Choose 3 things, choose 5 things, choose 25 things. It doesn't matter. Your life should be the way, you should live it the way you desire to live it. The person that you want to be, become it now. You will have that life. Okay? So, we also help you with, starting a business so that you can sustain while you're living in this other country. You can absolutely enjoy life and not continue to struggle. Not saying that everybody's struggling now, but that is a big draw for people to move out of the country because of financial reasons, and so that is one of the main reasons people do. And then another reason is wellness. People just aren't really wanting to continue and maintain that hustle and bustle life, and they just want to relax. So you got your people that want to retire in a pleasant environment, that want to continue to thrive. So, and they want to relax. People, I love relaxing, So, what else? All of the packages come with massages. So you definitely will get spa days, spa treatments. Some of them are in-house and some of them you have to go to the location. They do include transportation from the airport. They include some really fun excursions. You know, what we've started to do is we'll have a list of recommended excursions, and you can choose and we'll pay for that. So those are included. We don't necessarily pick for you because you need to be comfortable in what you're doing, and I don't want to pick stuff and then pay for stuff and you're not doing it. So, and I want it, your travel is about you. So I want you to do stuff that you want to do, that you desire to do, not what I want to do. So we have a few of them for you to choose from in whichever area that you're, whichever country you choose. There's different things. There's some, some exciting things, some very adventurous things. It's totally up to you. But we do provide some excursions for you. You get to pick them and you get to go and explore. We also provide like a photo shoot, and it's just like your time throughout your travel. So I like to take a picture of you when you arrive, or you send me a picture of you when you arrive, and then we'll have somebody come and do like a photo shoot with you, and it's so fun, so much fun doing that. And then hold on. Well, what happened to my pen? Oh, there we go. Okay, and so after your photo shoot, then you will send me, because the photo shoot is generally like as the trip is wrapping up, like prior to you coming, ending. The photo shoot is generally at the end of the trip. Okay, you can take snapshots throughout, and then we will, you can send them to us, and we'll, create you like a little album of, your experience, and we will have it online for you and send it to you. It's so cool, so absolutely cool. I love that aspect of it. But you do get to have photos and that kind of thing, because you definitely want to see your before and after. Oh my gosh, you're like a completely different person. So I age backwards when I travel. When I am not traveling, I age like, oh my gosh. But when I'm traveling and smiles, I got a smile on my face, I age backwards. It's so relaxing. So at any rate, I did just want to, touch on that. What else was I saying? I was talking about, I'm trying to find it. Sometimes I get going, I get off on a tangent here, because this is so dear to my heart. I'm so passionate about the traveling and the amazing experiences and stuff. I just love this stuff. So at any rate, so the solo traveling, the experiences that you will experience, the group traveling and the group experiences that you will experience are definitely exciting and new. I have a lot of things in there that you may not have, tried, so the whole idea is to get you out of your comfort zone. Now, the housing situation is as such. Most of the places are like bed and breakfast, okay? Meaning, it's a big villa, and you get a room in that villa. Some of them have their own ensuite bathrooms. Some of them don't. But it's a really nice environment. We've really gone the extra mile to make sure the places are magnificent. Super clean, super convenient, and just lovely. So the furnishings are nice and comfortable. It's not so extravagant that you're uncomfortable about sitting on something, or if you spill something, it's going to be destroyed. It's not that kind of environment. It's a very relaxing and comfortable environment, although we do want you to be as clean as possible and responsible as possible. So, but the places are really nice and comfortable, with a touch of, let's just say they're luxurious with a touch of comfort, or luxurious, or comfort with a touch of luxuriousness. So either way, you'll like it. you'll like it. We have something that will fit everyone's fancy taste buds. So what I mean is some of the places are, I set out to have some castle experiences. So we do have a few of those. We have, now those are in the higher level membership levels. The castle excursions, the castle stays. Oh my gosh, you're so amazing. So amazing. We have the mansion ones, the mansion stays, which are just the large homes. And then we got the villas that are just super amazing. So, oh wait a minute. I think we just added the boats. Yeah, the houseboats. That you won't be able to get that just yet, but that is definitely in the works, in the making. I need to make sure I write that down and just check on that. All right, so the houseboats are coming. Oh my goodness. Let's see what else. Am I forgetting anything? I don't think I am. I don't think so. But tomorrow I will have more. It will be the second day of this webinar, and I have got more information about it. Just going into a little bit more detail about what we offer and how you can start preparing to travel abroad, how to start just being excited about life, about your life, and just some ways that you can. I think the third day has some ways on. I'll talk about how you can earn extra money so that you're able to do this, Yeah, that should be the third day. Okay, and so if you, like I said, if you are new to traveling, this will get your feet wet really fast. This membership is one of where you're gonna connect with other people. You're gonna connect hands down, and other people want to connect. You're gonna be with like-minded people. You're gonna be with people that are flowing on a similar energy level as you are. You're gonna inspire people. Other people are gonna inspire you. The experiences, you'll make friends, different friends, new friends, and just not the people that will be in the villa with you, or just on the excursions with you. I'm glad I said that, because now remember, we do have private stays, so I need to make sure that's on there. We do offer private stays. Okay, we have unlimited stays. Most of the unlimited stays are in like the bed and breakfast stays. Okay, properties, the bed and breakfast properties. The private stays generally, at least not right now, they're not unlimited. Okay, but we do offer unlimited stays. Let me make sure I note that. Okay. See, I still use a pen and an actual piece of paper to make my notes. So, and believe me, there is a tablet and a pen beside every bedside table, on every bedside table at those villas, okay, in those rooms, because I'm just old school like that. I like my trusty dandy pen. So anyway, it's coming up on an hour, I think, and I said I was going to make this an hour, and I don't want to go over. So I'm just going to recap really quickly about some of the things that I've talked. Well, recapping is about all the stuff, but we're going to recap here. So boom, 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 boom. All right. So let me slide this way so I can see it. So now you know what Me After 50 is. You know what Nadis International Travel offers. And You know this is what you want in your life, okay? So why traveling after 50 and the benefits you cannot ignore? Your wellness. Traveling outside of the country can improve your wellness, your overall well-being of you. It adds a level of newness and experience in just trying out different foods. You know, my kids will go to a different place and eat the same stuff. They used to. They no longer do that because I don't allow them to do that. You have to try something other than what you generally eat. You have to. Absolutely have to. And then if that does not work, then you can get what you know you will more than likely like, you know? So and in doing that, they have honestly learned that they like other stuff. They like other stuff. So at any rate, what I have come to realize is travel is important to me. And if travel is important to you, and if it's something that you absolutely are interested in and want to partake in, then connect with me. Definitely connect with me. Sign up for this travel club. You can sign up now and you will get half off. It is very therapeutic and healing, and it brings about closure for me on certain levels. So my goal is to offer this and to teach other women how to start living past those hurtful experiences, living past the anxiety of your past, you know, living past, making decisions to put you more in alignment with what you desire as opposed to being in the moment now. You know, so many times we make decisions for right now without thinking about tomorrow. Got to think about tomorrow. Got to think about it tomorrow. Everybody's always saying, live now, tomorrow's not promised. Well, I'm not talking 10 years from now. I'm literally talking tomorrow. You know? So, at any rate, let's just back this up. All right. At any rate, today was, like I said, day one of traveling after 50, exploring the world after 50. And I'm so excited about it. And I'm just looking for my recap notes. So I told you how traveling will definitely help with your health and your mental wellness, your overall well-being. It just, oh my gosh, it does. You just try it for yourself. You need to experience this for yourself. Okay. Even if you don't join the travel club, you don't have to join it. You can just plan a trip. Just plan a trip, you know. Let me see. When you join me after 50, you sign up for a course, I give away a free stay. So you can totally do that. I give away a free stay at one of the properties. You can choose from one of the properties and you get a free stay. So airfare is not included, but it is a free stay and you get to stay 3 nights. So there you have it. All right. So the health benefits, the overall wellness, the rediscovery of you, getting to know yourself a lot better, getting to know who you are, who you desire to be, being comfortable in making decisions for you, okay? Being comfortable in a new space, learning how to adapt, learning how to acclimate to your environment, learning how to be you, no matter what, no matter where you are, it's amazing. It changes you, it transforms you. So you definitely want to learn how to be comfortable in your own skin, no matter what. You want to be able to shift on different levels of you when you need to. And you need to know when you need to shift. You need to know how to shift when you need to shift. And traveling teaches you that. Traveling undoubtedly, I just made up my own word. Traveling helps you learn you. It does. So whether you're traveling with somebody or traveling by yourself, you're going to learn more about you when traveling. I guarantee it. Absolutely. All right, so all right. Ta-da! Let's see. Nope. There we go. All right, sorry about that. Okay, so now that I have gotten all that out of the way, definitely make sure that you leave a comment about your main concern about traveling. What is your main concern about traveling? Okay, the top 3. All right, and then I want to know more about some of the places that you desire to travel to, and why haven't you traveled to these places yet? Like, why haven't you taken the initiative to just get out of your old routine and just get out there and just go for it? What's holding you back? What do you feel like is holding you back? What do you feel like can help you propel yourself to move forward, to propel yourself to experience something different? What are you thinking? What do you feel will help you with that? All right. So now we do know that traveling after 50 is most of your kids are grown. Like, most of my kids are grown. So most of you have adult kids at this point, and you can travel with more freedom now. You can absolutely do that. And so we definitely help you learn how to do that. We help you learn how to maneuver your life and the things that are in your life in such a manner to where you can travel. You can do those things that you really, really want to do, because the kids are grown. You don't have to watch the grandkids because they have parents, And then for those of you that do travel with kids like myself, I show you how to do that too, and how to get them excited about traveling, how to get them engaged, especially if you got adults or teenagers that may not really be interested. The teenagers sometimes want to just kind of stay here with their friends or whatever, but I've got a few things that will help you get them on board, so that they're excited about traveling. They're like, oh, okay, I can get with this, and because I'm that person that I want to show my kids the world. I want them to experience life. I want them to not be afraid to just go for it. If you make a decision and it don't turn out the way you necessarily planned it to turn out, and it turned out kind of, hey, suck it up. You made a decision, make it better. Make the next one better. And learn from it. Learn how you can better that situation. Learn how you can make that situation into a good situation. Transform that situation. Learn how to do these things. So we help you with that. Traveling at this stage of the game teaches you so much about yourself. I call it the rediscovery of how to discover myself. It's absolutely amazing. So anyway, I do have a course on this, so if the course seems like something you're interested in, definitely check it out. All right, I told you, I cannot stress this enough. Traveling helps me mentally, physically. It just helps me become a healthier me. To me, I feel good when I'm traveling. I feel absolutely amazed. I'm excited. I feel amazed when I'm traveling. So, like I said, I age backwards when I travel. So that is definitely a an age, a life booster, you know. Hey, it's extending your life. Extending your life. Cultural enrichment. You're going to learn other cultures, meet other people, and embrace those cultures, embrace those other people. Learning and being in different environments, it just definitely broadens your perspective and deepens your understanding of the world, of other people, of other cultures, of you, you know? So that is fun within itself. You're going to meet so many other people. You're going to build connections. I told you I like meeting people and learning something absolutely every day. I make sure of it every single day. So I love it. You will grow so much. You will connect to parts of you didn't even know existed. You will become closer to that desired person that you really truly desire to be. You will. So that is my recap on what we discussed today. I want you guys to leave a comment whether you're watching this live or in the replay on my YouTube channel, because I will definitely put it there, or in the group, wherever you watch it. Still participate, still leave a comment. I still will respond. You can still win a free bag. So if, like I said, if you leave a comment, you will get a free bag. All right. I love you guys, and I thank you so much for sharing your time and your energy with me. It always pleases me that someone would take the time to listen to what I'm sharing. I love it. I love you guys for that. So if you're watching this on YouTube, like, subscribe, definitely leave a comment. If you're watching this on Facebook, definitely like, yay, join the group, okay, and then go check out the YouTube channel. I love you guys. Have an amazing night. I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow is day 2. What are we talking about tomorrow? Let's just see. Day 2 is, so we're going to go more into solo versus group travel, and we're also going to talk about traveling with kids. So tomorrow we're going to touch on traveling with kids, solo, group travel, because of course when you're traveling with kids, that's just not solo. But sometimes single parents traveling with their kids consider that to be kind of solo, because there's not another adult with you on that journey, on that trip. So I can relate to that. At any rate, that is what we will talk about tomorrow. And then on Sunday. No, Monday. Today is Saturday. So on Monday, which is the last day of the webinar, we will be talking about, I'll be bringing all these things to the closure. We will definitely work on, I think I want to have a guest. I may have a guest on Friday. I keep saying, I don't know what day it is, but the third day, I'm thinking about having a guest on because this person will share some things with you about travel, and it's just so amazing. So the third day will be about the safety and health tips for traveling abroad. So I will more than likely have a guest that day. I've got to confirm that with them, so that's why I'm saying I haven't asked yet, because I just thought about it, like I should have a guest. So we will see. Okay, I will put it out there and ask. However, get to traveling. Traveling is fun, transformative, amazing, aligning. It is all of that in a bag of chips. It is. So I love you guys. Again, thank you for sharing your time and energy with me. My name is Eureka, and this is Nadis International Travels, and also Me After 50. Join us, connect with us, and everything will be up and running tomorrow. Okay? All right. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube. I do have other platforms this may be posted on. So wherever you're watching, leave a comment. Let me know you're there. Let's connect. All right. I love you guys. Have an amazing night. Thank you so much for sharing your time and energy. All right. See you tomorrow.